Databricks. They're not a well-known company for casual users, but their software is behind all of the AI tools we use. They help other companies to manage and organize huge sets of data to make it usable for training. Without it, it's just a pile of useless numbers. As we know, better AI models require better data to train on. Their goal for the next year is to help others, no matter how big they're, to train their own AI using Databricks' Lakehouse system. It's basically one huge space where you store, filter, and use big data sets without an army of engineers. Databricks doesn't want to build the next ChatGPT. They want to be the default platform for enterprise AI training. Databricks is like a garage with all the necessary tools to go into and build your own AI models. Palantir. They build AI for the biggest, most complicated problems on Earth. Palantir work with governments, militaries, and hospitals. Their margin of error is super low. Each major mistake may cost human lives. Palantir started by helping the government to spot threats and make important decisions fast. Their new goal is to build strategy centers that run entire companies by itself. It's called operational AI, focused on real-world impact. Supply chains, cybersecurity, defense systems, and emergency response. Imagine an AI that makes decisions, not just predictions. Palantir wants to turn their models into a complex structure running automatically. To make it happen, they pull huge amounts of strategic data worldwide. As the world gets more chaotic and complicated, they will be the ones to make right move first. Amazon. They're building AI into everything it touches. Your shopping, your smart home, and especially the cloud. First, Amazon wants to guide you through entire shopping process with their personalized AI assistant. Alexa is making a comeback with generative AI. She went from a voice assistant to a household agent that can reason, plan, and execute simple actions. Finally, they want to turn AWS into the easiest and fastest place for any business to build and run AI. It's going to help them dominate the AI startup market. Amazon wants all of it running on AWS chips instead of Nvidia GPUs. And on the back end, AI runs their logistics network, predicting demand, placing inventory, and moving millions of packages efficiently. They want their AI to be the most used one across everyday systems. Anthropic. They are the company behind Claude models. Their mission was to make AI safer and more predictable, not just mindlessly nod. Anthropic makes AI more accurate and reliable, avoiding hallucinations and going off the rails. Claude is top-performing LLM at different benchmarks like math, complex reasoning, and coding. That's why it's mostly used for app development, automations, and multi-step workflows. They want to become the default AI provider for industries where mistake is not an option, like banks, hospitals, law firms, supply chains, and high-end management. When stakes for the job are high, think of Claude as the solution. To support this, Anthropic is investing $50 billion into massive data centers in Texas and New York. They're also expanding globally with new offices in India and Korea. Meta. Their 2026 plan is almost the opposite of everyone else's. It's not about one unbeatable model. They're releasing an entire open-source AI ecosystem. They have millions of developers worldwide working on their Llama models for free. It helped them to gain advantage over the competitors. Don't forget that Meta has billions of users and has gathered tons of data over the years. They want AI working behind everything they do. For example, making social media more personalized, content easier to create due to generative tools and inbuilt smart assistants in your devices. Meta doesn't want to sell you models. They want AI embedded in everything you do. It's all about volume. They also experiment with VR and meta glasses, trying to blend technology with reality. OpenAI. They kicked off the AI boom with ChatGPT. They want to keep the top and push in the industry. Each model has increasingly better memory, planning, and multi-step reasoning. They're trying to catch up on AI automations, releasing agentic workflows similar to N8N. The goal has stayed the same: artificial general intelligence. OpenAI is adding more integrations and tools so you can connect with different apps inside of ChatGPT. It's going to be a full platform, like a digital assistant. You just tell him what to do and it will handle the rest. Their secondary goal is to become a #1 autonomous tool in research. It's already widely used in the school system. As of today, OpenAI Academy is available, a place where you can become an AI expert and find a job in the industry. Sam Altman is already partnering up with Nvidia, planning to expand the infrastructure and build their own data centers. Alphabet. Google and DeepMind are combining their two superpowers: billions of users and world's strongest AI research. They plan to rebuild every major Google product around AI: Search, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, and Workspace. At the core is Gemini, meant to act like a universal assistant that follows you across every device you own. Instead of showing you links, Google wants to give you full answers, explanations with step-by-step guides. Google's massive library turns into a personal assistant. It feels like the internet itself is talking back. Their Gemini models are top tier when it comes to text, search, and vision categories. They're also known for their AI image processing and AI video gen models. With the release of Veo 3, they shocked the whole world, flooding the internet with realistic generative content. Behind the scenes, Google is focused on their new data centers, custom TPU chips, and huge capital investments to power this AI super layer on top of the web. Google Cloud is becoming the global engine that powers AI development, while DeepMind is constantly helping upgrade Google's products. Apple. Their AI strategy is the opposite of the mainstream big tech. Instead of hyping giant models, Apple focuses focuses on making AI quiet, private, and built directly into your devices. It's all about Apple Intelligence, a system designed to run on your iPhone, Mac, or watch. Without cloud, faster responses, stronger privacy. But the biggest shift is Siri. Apple finally decided a full reboot, a version that understands context, performs tasks across different apps, and helps you with everyday work. It's not just a voice command tool, it's your digital assistant. Apple's AI will also show up in small ways: better photos, cleaner messages, smarter writing tools, and smoother app interactions. They're even preparing hardware to match: AI-optimized iPhones, new M-series chips, and AI-powered smart glasses. They want to leverage their biggest advantage, trust, into AI you don't notice but can't imagine living without. Microsoft, they see AI as the new foundation of work. With Office, Windows, and Teams, they already control the majority productivity tools. Now they're adding Copilot into all of them. Whether you're writing emails, summarizing calls, analyzing spreadsheets, or coding, Copilot steps in to help. But the real power comes from Azure, Microsoft's massive cloud platform. It's becoming the place where companies train and run AI, from tiny startups to entire governments. Microsoft is also pouring billions into new data centers and custom AI chips to expand the infrastructure and meet their demand. With release of new AI training programs, they keep their workers worldwide ahead of the competition. A complex agentic systems embedded into operating systems is slowly becoming our new reality. Nvidia. Nvidia is the most important company in the industry whose products you don't use directly. Almost every major AI model, from chatbots to image generators, is trained on Nvidia's GPUs. Their strategy is to stay years ahead in the hardware race and build an entire ecosystem around it. It means anyone working with AI naturally ends up using Nvidia from start to finish. They're also launching new Rubin architecture, the next generation after Blackwell. These chips are designed to handle massive computing needs of future AI models. But Nvidia isn't stopping at chips. They're building global AI factories, huge data centers that big tech companies can use to train their own AI systems. They're also pushing into robotics and physical AI, aiming to provide the brains for next-generation robots, self-driving systems, and advanced machines. Their software ecosystem, like Q-Day and Nvidia AI Enterprise, keeps developers locked in because it's fast, reliable, and hard to replace. Think of them as power plants for the AI era.